powerful fish being cooked, grilled for them. Hallelujah. And then Jesus asked after dining, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me more than these people? Or lovest thou me more than the fish, more than the things of the world? And then what did Peter say? He saith unto him, Yea, Lord, thou knowest that I love thee. He saith unto him, Feed my lambs. So Jesus is about to go, and then Jesus asks Simon Peter, Peter, do you love me more than these? And then Peter said, Yes, Lord, I love you. Then Jesus said, Feed my lambs. Next verse. Thank you. He said to him again the second time, Simon, someone asks you something 3 times, it must be very important. Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me? He saith unto him, Yea, Lord, thou knowest that I love thee. He saith unto him, Feed my sheep. Then the next one, he saith unto him the third time, in the mouth of 2 or 3 witnesses, every word will be established. Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me? Peter was grieved because he said unto him the third time, Lovest thou me? And he said unto him, Lord, thou knowest all things. Thou knowest that I love thee. Jesus saith unto him, Feed my sheep. So what Jesus was telling Simon Peter was that, do you really love me, Peter? Do you really love me? If you love me, then feed my sheep. Because I am leaving the world. And as I'm leaving the world, I have sheep all over who are scattered. Look at Matthew chapter 9, verse 34. They are scattered, and I have compassion. I have compassion for them. I have mercy for them. I'm worried about them. 35. And Jesus went about all the cities and villages, teaching in their synagogues and preaching the gospel of the kingdom and healing every sickness and every disease among the people. Verse 36. But when he saw the multitudes, he was moved with compassion on them because they fainted and were scattered abroad as sheep having no shepherd. So Jesus was worried. That's why when he was leaving, he said, I have mercy and compassion on these people. So as I'm leaving, do you love me, Peter? Because without loving me, you cannot do what I'm about to say. If you don't love me, what I'm about to ask you, you cannot do it. So Peter, do you love me more than these? If you do, feed my lambs. Then Peter said, Yes, I love you. Then Jesus asked him again, Peter, do you love me? Do you love me? First, do you love me more than these? Okay, now do you love me? Because you can love me more than these, and these people might love me very little. So if you love me more than these, that is different. Now, do you love me? And Peter said, Yes, Lord, I love you. Then Jesus said, Feed my sheep. If you really love me, feed my sheep. Then he asked the third time, Peter, son of Jonas, lovest thou me? And Peter was grieved because for the Lord God to ask him 3 times, then he starts to question himself, Oh God, but Lord, you know all things. And you know I love you. Then feed my sheep. Ladies and gentlemen, if you and I love God, then the year of being a shepherd will be very important to you. This is our year of shepherding, our year of becoming shepherds. I said our year of becoming shepherds. Now, in the Bible, there are things that we can deduce or we can infer to or we can assume, which are plausible or it make a lot of sense. So it's important to accept those things. For example, faith. Faith comes by hearing. It's in the Bible. Now, loving God, Jesus has given us 2 definite ways to love God. Now, how do you bring joy in heaven to heaven? Very clear in the Bible. You bring joy to heaven when one soul is won. Now, how do you prove you love God? Jesus said in John chapter 14, if any man love me, he will keep my commandments. What is the proof you and I love God? Not because we cry in